Jeopardy! Fans bash Ken Jennings for denying answer. Jeopardy! Fans are not happy with the host, Ken Jennings. This is due to his denying one of the answers. Ken was already in fear of his job due to the issues he had on screen. However, if fans do not like him as the host, his time may be cut short. The game show has been popular for many years. However, fans are now questioning if the rules are even real. Keep reading to find out more about this. Ken Jennings fears for his job. Ken Jennings knows that he has some issues when it comes to the television show. He is afraid that he may lose his job due to this. He has been seeking help from Drew Carey. He wants him to be in his corner when it comes to defending his job. He felt that Mike was the best prepared to replace Alex and keep the franchise going. But that's because Drew and Mike were friends. Now that Mayhem has bowed out, Drew has really come around to Ken, even though they are merely acquaintances and colleagues. Ken is self-aware and knows his issues are always going to be how his personality reads on camera, and not his proven expertise with trivia or with the Jeopardy game itself. Fans bash the host for denying an answer. Not only that, but now fans are bashing Ken for denying an answer. Ken asked a question about Jason Schwartzman getting his head kicked in during an Edgar Wright film. Isaac was the first to answer. He answered, Scott Pilgrim vs. the Universe. However, this answer was not correct. It was Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Fans did not agree with this denial. Ken, seemingly not accepting Scott Pilgrim and requiring the full Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, has me wondering if there's a hard and fast rule about movie titles and subtitles, or if it's more vibe based on the judge's part. Vs. the World is clearly de-emphasized in that movie's marketing materials. Would the full Terminator 2 Judgment Day instead of just Terminator 2? There's other Scott Pilgrim media with different titles after the name, so that would likely influence if they would require more than just the name. It seems that fans do not agree with Ken denying Isaac's answer. However, some understood where he was coming from due to the several title options of the franchise. Viewers are unsure if he denied the answer due to rules, or if he just did not agree with the answer. Regardless, the answer was denied. Do you like Ken Jennings as the host? If you do not, who would you like to see host? Sound off in the comments below. Jeopardy! Fans bash Ken Jennings for denying answer. Jeopardy! Fans have recently found themselves in a heated debate over a controversial decision made by host Ken Jennings during a recent episode. The uproar came after Jennings ruled a contestant's response as incorrect, despite many viewers believing it should have been accepted. The incident occurred during a final round in which the contestant confidently answered what seemed like a valid response to a tricky clue. However, Jennings deemed the answer insufficiently specific, sparking immediate backlash from fans across social media. Viewers took to platforms like Twitter and Reddit, criticizing Jennings for what they saw as an overly harsh ruling. Many pointed out that in past episodes, similar responses had been accepted with less scrutiny. Ken is being way too picky. That answer was good enough. One user tweeted, while another chimed in, they've allowed worse answers before. It feels unfair. The show's loyal fanbase, known for their passion and meticulous knowledge of the game's rules, was split. Some defended Jennings, arguing that the show's guidelines require precise answers, particularly when the clue calls for specific details. Others, however, felt that the ruling undermined the spirit of the game, which they believe should be more lenient when responses are close enough. As the debate raged on, Jennings himself remained silent, neither addressing the criticism nor justifying his decision. This silence only fueled more speculation and frustration among fans. For a game show built on intellect, precision, and wit, moments like these are bound to stir strong opinions. Whether Jennings will address the controversy or let it blow over remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Jeopardy! Fans are as engaged as ever, always ready to debate the smallest of details.